The echoes of war still linger in the air, whispering through the trees and over the rolling hills. Across the United States, sacred landmarks stand as solemn witnesses to a past drenched in valor, sorrow, and the undying spirit of a nation torn and reforged in fire. These places are more than mere destinations. They are living memorials, heavy with the weight of history. Gettysburg, Pennsylvania battlefield holds the gravity of Gettysburg, where the very soul of a divided nation was laid bare. Here, beneath the endless sky, the thunder of cannon fire once shook the earth, and brother fought against brother in a clash that would decide the fate of millions. Stand upon Cemetery Hill and listen. The wind still carries the words of Lincoln's immortal address, binding the wounds of a fractured land. Antietam, Maryland. By the banks of Antietam Creek, the blood of thousands mingled with the waters, staining the fields in a desperate contest that became the single bloodiest day in American history. Walk the sunken road, now known as Bloody Lane, and feel the solemn hush of a place where so many dreams were silenced in the name of duty, where courage and death walked hand in hand. Appomattox Courthouse, Virginia. Amid the quietude of a small village, history reached its turning point. Here, in the McLean House, the war-weary General Lee surrendered to Grant, and the guns that had roared for 4 long years at last fell silent. There is an air of peace here now, as if the land itself remembers the moment when old wounds began to close, and a divided people took their first steps toward unity once more. Fort Sumter, South Carolina, the harbor of Charleston, where the first cannonball was fired. The war was born in fire and fury. The fort, still standing in its proud defiance, bears the scars of the past pockmarked walls that tell of the opening shots of a war that would shape a nation's destiny. Stand upon its weathered stones and hear the echoes of that fateful morning when America's darkest chapter began. Shiloh, Tennessee. There is a hush over the fields of Shiloh, where the cries of battle once rang out like a storm over the Tennessee River. Beneath the ancient oaks and whispering pines, the spirits of the fallen linger. Here, the war's brutality was laid bare, yet, in the sorrow of its losses, the resolve of a nation grew stronger. Manassas, Virginia. Weiss. The fields of Manassas bore witness to the fury of war, the clashing of armies and battles that foretold the long, harrowing struggle ahead. At Henry Hill and the Stone Bridge, the past breathes in the rustling grass. In the hush that follows, a whispered name, reminders of the young soldiers who never saw another sunrise. Vicksburg, Mississippi. City that endured, besieged and battered, stands as a testament to resilience. Vicksburg's rolling bluffs and deep ravines bore witness to one of the war's most grueling campaigns, a place where the fate of the Mississippi River and the Union itself was decided. Walk its battlements and feel the silent endurance of a city that refused to yield. These landmarks are more than mere places on a map. They are the bones of history, the blood and breath of a past that shaped the present. To walk their grounds is to walk alongside the ghosts of sacrifice, to hear their voices in the wind, and to stand humbled before the enduring spirit of a nation forever changed.